Hey everybody, how's it going? Chris here, and Nikki, Mr. Addy 75, I think it was. Hope I got that right. Asked a question about Walking Dead, particularly for Nikki, and we got some graphic novels to show you here. These are recent ones. I believe I've shown you all other ones that we've gotten, and so there's 6 more that in the last few weeks that she's gotten, and she's up to reading volume 10 so far. So anyways, the question,
11.
What's that? 11? You're already on 11. Okay, so you're
I finished 10 last night.
Okay, of the household, she's the Walking Dead expert. She's loving the TV show, and she's read up to that many graphic novels. So anyways, so the question,
Since Mother's Day.
Since Mother's Day, was that when you started? Right, yeah. Okay. So the question by Mr. Addy75 was, how do you like the books and the TV show, and comparatively? So how do you like, the books, TV show, and compared?
I don't know, that's a really open question. Normally people will say that the books are better than the TV shows or the movies they make. In this case, I think I really enjoy the TV show better. I'm obviously addicted to the graphic novels because I keep buying them and reading them and reading them, and I go through them within a matter of a day.
Cool.
I can have a 4.5-hour shift at my part-time job and I'll go through a whole graphic novel. But and I'm really enjoying them. They do have a really different storyline. Well, I guess not storyline, what would you say? They put things together a lot differently in the graphic novels than they do in the TV show, which makes sense. I do think I like the way the TV show started off better than the graphic novels. I like that, spoiler alert, if nobody's read them, I do think that I like the way the show made it that Rick was dead. And that's why his family left him. In the graphic novel, they left him knowing that he was still alive.
Was it?
Yeah, and I think that's unfair, because I don't know if I would ever leave Chris in the hospital during zombie apocalypse knowing that he was alive, and still have the guts to have a sexual encounter with his partner knowing that he is out there alive somewhere.
That is different. That is different. I think with that, you just saying that I like the way the TV show.
I really like how it turned out on the TV show. Absolutely.
So I like these covers, how they all connect as well. Every volume, they connect. Okay, so basically, you're liking the TV show kind of better. Do you think it is a good interpretation, and that they couldn't really do some of the things in the book that they could do on TV?
Especially the further you get into the graphic novel, the more gory and more physical everything gets. You know, everybody's sleeping with everybody, people are being raped, they're murdering people just to murder people. Some parts of it I don't 100% agree that it's just survival to the fittest in the graphic novel. Some of the parts I just think is just completely just for because people are being murdered for absolutely nothing, and
gotta have some pointless
a lot of
gore.
people seem to like this whole governor actor or character that's supposed to be coming along, and I'm not looking forward to him at all.
Okay, so one of the specifics that Mr. Addy75 asked about was the difference in Shane's outcome, between the book and the TV show.
That's a really hard one. I think I like the TV show better. I think I like that they did hold Shane around a little bit longer than the graphic novel. I can't quite remember. I think Shane was gone within the 2nd or 3rd book, I think.
That seems pretty quick.
Can't remember exactly which one it was. But they weren't even... I don't know. I think it was better that Shane actually had the opportunity to become a zombie right off the bat before Carl shot him. In this one, he was just shot, and then Rick went back and dug his grave up, knowing that he'd be a zombie. So, I don't know. I think the way the book was good, but I think the story in the show was better when it came to Shane. I'm happy that he was gone though, because I wanted him dead.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the way you kind of make it. I thought, I know it's a Robert Kirkman thing, and I know I've told many of my viewers that sometimes I've had problems with, although it's really, really good stuff that Kirkman does, there's some kind of hiccups, and I've found, from what I've, very little that I've read from Walking Dead, but his other stuff, that his stuff really seems to be made for TV. That they're really good in his books, but his writing seems to really suit film better. What do you think?
Yes, I agree. There are some characters that are just as good in the books as they are on the show, though. There are really some really good characters in the books. I'm excited to meet some of these new characters that haven't even existed.
Like this, Michonne or whatever?
Yeah.
She looks really interesting.
How about Daryl? Daryl's not in the graphic novels.
Yeah, that's right. He's a new one too, right?
That character was made
for the TV show.
Yeah, specifically for Norman Reedus on the TV show. So, and I just actually watched an interview on that today because I was fascinated by it, because he's one of my favorite characters, believe it or not, because he seems to hold himself so strong, and he's got a dark side to him, but at the same time he's got a very smart side to him, and he's really good at, obviously, from what his past has been, at survival. So he's one of my favorite characters. I think if something ever happened to Rick, he would step in 100%. But he's not in the graphic novel, so it'd be really neat to see what his character would have been like written in the book.
Plus you like Boondock Saints.
That's my favorite movie, Boondock Saints.
Yeah. I can't remember the actor's name, but that's
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus, yeah. So, what else? So, is there any other differences? What about the art? I mean, art style. What do you think of that too?
Art's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it seem pretty consistent throughout?
No.
There are some changes, but it's
because
it goes from Tony Moore to I don't know how many other.
There's sometimes where I'm reading, I don't know which character's talking because they look exactly alike.
Oh, really? So there was a little
confusion. There's been some where I thought it was Rick talking, and it actually happened to be what's that older guy's name?
The one with the beard?
Yeah.
The one that was killed off and everybody's like, oh no.
Yeah, and I can't remember his name now. There's parts where I think they're the same character because they look so much alike in certain boards. But the other thing I don't like is the fact that him and the other girl, Andrea, got together in the book. And they're considered a mother and father of a set of twins in the book.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of goofy.
Just a few things that sound a little messed up, eh?
Yeah.
But pretty good. And so it's up to like volume 16 right now. I think you're going to get there real quick. And
well, buy me some more.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of buying some more today, actually, online.
Yeah.
And having them here because I've only got 2 more books and I'll be done those by the end of the week.
Yeah. Probably in a few weeks you'll be all caught up on Walking Dead. So if anybody ever has any Walking Dead questions, yeah, definitely talk to my wife. She'll let you know. She's just about caught up.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, really liking the book. She's really liking the series, but yeah, overall.
I'm so excited for the show, and I think, is it the first weekend of July they're having that?
Some kind of marathon?
Yeah, and we're not going to be here. I am so upset. I will be watching it on my phone or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am so excited for that, but and I even watched interviews of actors, and
Okay. Any other?
Yeah, I feel kind of goofy for falling in love so much with The Walking Dead, because I mean, vampires and zombies, there's so much of it around right now that it's kind of boring and dull, but the storyline to The Walking Dead is just
like, and it was kind of funny how it took me a little while to get you into the TV show, because you're just like, oh, gore, zombie, blah blah blah, and then it was what's the one thing that really hooked you on The Walking Dead?
I don't know.
Yeah. You say, like, most people say like it's a survival horror, but that it is really character driven, with a lot of drama, that it's less more on, you know, the flashy, you
Yeah,
know,
and
just zombie
everybody's-
horror, but there's a lot of,
And
you know,
everybody's got their own
character.
story, but like we were talking the other day, that it seems to be that the real monsters, in all honesty, in this series, the book or the show, is the humans.
Is the humans rather than the
zombies. I find
Yeah.
that there's more murders and killing between everybody than there is with killing, or being killed by zombies.
Yeah.
And I would like to see a little more zombie action, just because that's kind of what it's supposed to be about, but I find everybody's killing everybody.
Yeah. So I mean, if you really wanted to be really analytical about it, I guess it's kind of, you can kind of see it as a human study, you know, kind of on the psyche and, you know, whatnot, but that's getting pretty deep, but...
Well, yeah, it's putting all these people with, and stripping them away of everything, taking everything away from them.
And just getting right down to the base humanity,
and them having to do whatever they possibly can to survive. But at the same time, they're doing more of killing each other off and lowering the population of humans than the zombies are.
Yeah. I think that's really awesome.
One thing that's really cool that I've got to, it seems to be that they've gotten together with this scientist, and the scientist knows exactly what had happened and why this disease was created. And it's really kind of neat how he's kind of pointed out that there's some zombies that have just absolutely no strength whatsoever, so they're trying to figure out if they're like literally starved, you know, if they haven't been able to feed. So I think it's going to be really cool to get further into it. I am kind of sad what happened to Rick recently with his newborn baby and stuff, but at the same time, she had to go.
Pretty interesting, so that's cool. Okay, so I think we're going to about end it there, but that was really awesome. Thank you, love. It was a good video, I think. I think you can teach me a lot about Walking Dead as well. So just before I go, I wanted to say, for this picture, this is of Walking Dead issue number 1, and issue, I believe it's 222, I think, of Spawn is going to be paying tribute to issue number 1 cover here, where basically this character of Rick is going to be Spawn, and I think it's almost exactly the same background as well too. So that's going to be pretty cool.
I learned that the actual actor, his name isn't really Andrew Lincoln. That's not his real last name.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He has a different. So he uses a different actor name.
No, his old producer begged him to change his name. I can't remember what it is, but his last name actually means something really nasty in England.
Oh really? That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that, you guys. There's our special Walking Dead special with my wife Nikki. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.